Let's play Lily Leapers. I wonder if you can see the fishes in the... No, where are they? Let's see a few ripples of water. Hey, Claire. Oh, get him, birdie. Yeah, going alright. Geez, the sun's bright. Didn't even wear any sunglasses, I can hardly see. Oh yeah, it is sunny. That sun's so bright. I kind of left in a rush and I didn't pick up my glasses. Now I'm blind. Even though they're only sunglasses, not actual glasses. Apparently it's meant to rain later today here. You'd never be able to tell by the sky at the moment, but apparently this afternoon it's going to have some rain. It's not even 9 o'clock in the morning. And I've already been to work and taken my son to school. And now I'm out walking my dog. And it's not even 9 AM yet. Does Cooper have his ball? No. If I brought his ball with him on a walk, we'd either go hardly any distance or we'd take forever. All he'd want to do is play the whole time instead of walking. Almost night shift, early in the morning, Claire. I only work part-time, 4 AM till 7 AM. So yeah, it's only part-time so I can be with my son for the day, like when he was younger and stuff. I'd have someone stay over, they would look after him at night, like while I was at work, well in the morning, whatever. I'd come home, they'd leave, and yeah, I had the whole day with my son. It's not too bad working at 4 o'clock because driving to work, for starters, I don't have to drive to work. My boss picks me up. And the roads, there's no traffic, so it's so quick to get to work compared to like if I started at 8, 9 o'clock. So it's so quick to get to work. Plus, at night, there's nothing exciting anyway. Like, I'll go to bed at, say, 10 o'clock or something, After 10 o'clock, what's so exciting to do anyway? Like, people want to have a normal 9 to 5 job or whatever, stay up till midnight or something. What's happening at night that's so interesting? Yeah, he's good now. We had a meeting at the school yesterday, so he's alright. The school at the start said, oh, we can make a time for you, it might not be today. And I was like, nope, I am not accepting that. I am talking to someone today, I'm getting my son, and we are sorting this out now. And I did not take no for an answer. And suddenly there was all these teachers available, the principal, the well-being worker. Everyone was suddenly available to talk to when I demanded that it happen right now. They might think I'd be rude and a bit over the top to them, but I'm just assertive, you know, like the words my son said to me aren't to be taken lightly. And like, if they're just willing to put that off and stuff like that, then I'm quite willing to bring up like, oh, so you want the statistics to go higher, do you? You don't care about kids, eh? You don't care if a child dies. Literally, one of your children from your school being dead is okay with you. And it's like, well, that's how serious the situation is, so you better do something now. Not in a few days' time, not next week. So, yeah. But just more government bureaucracy where, oh, we're not allowed to do this, we have to do that. Oh, our policy says this, you know. Just do the right thing. But yeah, the principal used to be the vice principal. And I had a run-in with her when my son first started school there. Some little kid rode flying in front of me, flying in front of this car on the road that had to slam on the brakes to not hit him. Me and the person in the car said something to each other, and this little brat riding past turns around and goes, F you, both of you, I don't give a F. And there was a teacher standing right there. And because I was talking to the guy in the car, she's like, oh, please just don't talk to our students, blah, blah. And started talking to me about what happened. I was like, what the? This kid just came flying past swearing at me, goes into your school, and you feel the need to talk to me about it. But apparently that kid's not there anymore. I asked her about that yesterday. I said, what about that kid flying along when my son first started school here, swearing his head off at me and some driver, and you decided to talk to me about it? She goes, oh, don't you worry, the next day I was straight on to him. He's not at our school anymore. Oh my goodness. State schools, they're too much run by the government. They don't have the ability to do anything, apparently. Yeah, I can't wait till my son's finished school. I would like it if he'd done a TAFE course or something instead of school. Oh, he's very good. He knows exactly where to stop and everything. Come on. There's no cars. What's a TAFE? It's like a college. It's like a college / university, but like more hands-on type stuff instead of studying. Instead of it all being in a classroom, you actually learn to do a trade or something like that. Like, you can't go to TAFE to become a doctor, you have to go to university. But for lower, like, things that you don't need as much education, you can go to TAFE and do a course and become whatever. And they have courses where, like, you don't need to finish year 12 to start there. Like, you don't need to finish school to start at the college. You just need to finish year 10 and then you can go to the college. And you can even do your high school certificate at the college. You can, like, get certificates or whatever to be able to start a job. Yeah. A lot of kids don't think of doing it. A lot of kids just think, oh, I'll do school and then university and yeah. They don't even think of a trade or an apprenticeship or something like that. In Australia, you can start an apprenticeship at 15. You do a 4-year apprenticeship. You can just about guarantee by the time you're finishing your apprenticeship, you'll have someone that wants to employ you, as long as you do decent. And you'll be getting paid the whole time. So while you're learning to do your job, you're getting paid to do the job already. Come on, Cooper, what's taking you so long? Everything smells good today, does it? Yeah. It's good to be able to, like, get catch-up education too. You know, like, say you've finished school and you've done some course, you've worked at whatever job for the last 5 years, but you don't like it, you can go in and do, like, there's some that are only like a 12-month course or something. Go to TAFE for 1 year, the next year get a completely different job. Oh, you're sniffing everything today. What's wrong, mate? Right, yeah, I think Australia is a lot like America and England. Very broken at the moment. And the education system is just part of the broken country. It's an absolute mess. How old am I? What, you want me to guess? Or you're just saying it rhetorically? I'll guess 70... Nah, kidding. My son's only 15 and I've only got one. If his mum didn't go crazy, we would have had two. Go on, guess. Early 50s. Late 40s, early 50s. I would say. Josh is your oldest son, eh? So, yeah, I'll say 48. You had your first kid when you were 25. Blocked. I was just trying to work out by the age of your kid and how old you would be when you have a child. So you were a bit younger when you had a baby, eh? I didn't have my son until I was 30. He was born 5 days before my 30th birthday. My partner was 7 months pregnant. It was coming up to my birthday. I thought, I'm not going to be able to party or anything. I'm going to have to look after her, sort of thing. 46, there you go. Well, I'm 45. So, yeah, it was coming up to my birthday. I was thinking I was going to just have to look after my partner because she's so pregnant and everything. Next second, bang, baby's born. Over 2 months early. So 46, he's 23. Yeah, I was close. Had a kid in the early 20s, mid-20s. I didn't think you were going to be some teenage mother or something and only being, 39 years old or something. 22, yeah. Close, I said 23. Depends when your birthdays are. Oh, drop that. You wish you were. Huh. No, you don't really want to be younger without the wisdom that you've got now. And that's the one thing. If you go back in time, go back in age, your knowledge disappears too. All the things you've learnt in that time. So you want to go back in time, but keep the brain from now. What the? That was a weird move, Cooper. The old rub your head on the ground trick. Yeah, I think back to when I was younger and I just think how naive I was. I grew up in the country. Do it again. He rubbed his head on the ground. Turned his head sideways and rubbed it on the ground. Don't you go over there, Cooper. Go and do another head rub. When he does this is him reading the paper. Reading the local news. Cooper, you want to go out this gate? No? Alright. Oh, yeah. My son, at least I admit, he doesn't act like a know-it-all because I've made sure he knows he's not smarter than me. I make sure I ask him something that I know he's got no idea what I'm talking about, just to prove how little amount he knows about the world. Cooper, no, come here. Cooper, leave him. He walks around the outside. Cooper, don't be cheeky. Oh, I knew he would. Cooper, come here. Sorry, guys. Cooper, come. Come. Sit. You didn't sit. Kelpie. Is that in the paper? No, I don't think that's in the paper, Claire. I don't know, he doesn't actually read it to me, he just reads it to himself, so I don't know what it says. It's in puppy language, so I've got no idea. Wish he'd tell me what it says. The tree at the park, there's just 2 trees there at the dog park. And just about every single dog, as soon as they walk in, they go over and smell one of the trees. Right. Every single dog that I see go there, they walk in the gate, go off a little bit to the left and smell the tree. And there's some dogs that'll stand there for a couple of minutes sniffing around it. That's full on their newspaper at the park. Yes. That's exactly what happens. They walk into the park, they sniff the tree, they pee on the tree, they sniff the tree some more, and then they walk away. That's usually how it goes. I want to know why they sniff like that. Because when they see each other, they sniff it right in each other's groin. You use a tree too, that doesn't surprise me one bit. But like they'll sniff a tree or something to see what dogs have peed on it. And then they'll sniff the dog that peed on it and they won't even recognise the smell. You've had that tree for 6,000 years and done 400 million peas on it. Wow. Poor tree, lucky it's still alive. Thanks for that gibberish typing there. You're a lot older than me, yeah. If you've had a tree for 6,000 years, that means you must be 6,000 years old. Yeah, I'm going alright. Better now the sun's not out. You were minus 8,000 when you were born. Oh, so have you even got to 0 yet? Still minus 2, ah. Okay. So you're going to be born in a couple of years, are you? Alrighty. Baby Pixels will finally get his poppy in 2 years. Explains a lot, yeah, I agree. Geez, there's a lot of traffic on this road. Oh, they've got the robot mower going again. See this thing here? It mows, it's like a robot vacuum, but a lawnmower. This used to freak Cooper out big time. It'd be next to the fence and he'd be barking at it so badly. Oh my goodness. Yeah, same here, Claire. Everyone should have one. Everyone should get an automatic vacuum, automatic lawnmower when they turn 18. When you leave school. As soon as you're moving into your own house, it should already have one attached. You looked at something interesting this morning. What was the interesting thing you looked at? Another W streamer has 6 times more subs than me. That put up $100 Fall Guy prize for Fall Guys tournament. What? If that's true, he must either rip people off and not pay them, or nobody knows about it. If everyone knew about $100 prize tournament, geez, heaps of people would go there. All the JP's viewers would be there for sure. So many people that watch JP would be straight in there. It doesn't work trying to buy viewers. It does not work at all. You have to be so selfish to get real viewers. It sounds terrible, but if you treat your viewers nicely, or like too nicely, then that's the reason they're there. Not because they like you or because they like your content. Because what you do for them. I would work that out a long time ago. I used to give away free V-Bucks. I used to give away like V-Bucks cards and a prize from the item shop in Fortnite. Stuff like that. for Christmas I done a 10,000 V-Bucks giveaway. So whoever won 10,000 V-Bucks on Fortnite. Do you think I've seen any of them people lately? Not one of them. Hey, how are you? Oh, definitely not Claire. No one. I mean, there was a couple of people that used to watch just to watch at the time, and they're still around. But the people that wanted stuff, oh my goodness. There used to even be one kid that complained about everyone else coming to the stream just to want stuff. And then he'd leave and go to a different stream that was doing a giveaway that had less people watching. He used to always complain about, oh, everyone's only here because they want stuff, they don't even want to watch you, they're just here to get things off you. And then he'd crack the poops and go to a different stream because he had less chance of winning with more people. So he'd go to a different stream that was doing a giveaway with less viewers, so he had more chance of winning. Terrible. Pretty much telling everyone to go away so he can win. Yeah, that's the thing, Pixels. Even with people that go there to watch and stuff like that, do you think that some kid that goes there and sees that there's a prize and goes, oh yeah, cool, I'm going to play that tournament, and after 2 or 3 games, every time they're eliminated in the first round, they never get close to a final? They're just not good enough. Do you think they're even going to stay in the stream then? As soon as they even play 2 or 3 games. Am I going to the dog park? No, not now. That's this afternoon. We're just on our morning walk. And I actually normally stop the stream as I'm walking down these roads, but it's very quiet this morning for some reason. I noticed as soon as I walked out my house, it was just emptiness. So I thought I'd just keep the stream going. There's no one in Cooper's Way or anything. Yeah, best thing to, yeah, exactly. Well, at least if you don't try, you've got a reason in your head why you didn't win. If you play a game and then quit, you can convince yourself later on that you could have won if you wanted to. If you're some kid that's like that anyway. I wouldn't do that, but some kid trying to win a tournament, play a game, quit the tournament, and then just convince themselves later that they only didn't play for some other reason. Yeah, if you don't try, you don't fail, that's right. There's plenty of things that I've never lost at. Mainly because I've never done it. But there's so many things that I've never ever lost at. And I probably never will. Baby just chilling on the footpath up there, that's the way. Oh, that's it, put stuff in your mouth, that's the way, baby. Eat it all, whatever it is. Never lost a game of COD. I have, I've played that. I used to play Call of Duty with my son when it was on PS3. When PS3 was the console to have, you know, before the newer generation ones. Actually, at that time, I think the PS4 had just come out, but we hadn't got one yet. You found an Xbox? Which one? Oh, the one for your son? You mean for your son's birthday? Wow, that's a good effort. He's collecting all consoles. You can get fake old consoles now. You can get a Super Nintendo that's not even a Super Nintendo. You don't even put games into it or anything. Come on. Yeah, it's like just some Chinese knockoff or something, but it's like a 200-in-1 gaming system, and it's the shape of a Super Nintendo, so it looks like a retro console sort of thing, and the games on there are old games that used to be on Nintendo, but knockoff versions of them because they're not, like, they don't own the rights to it or anything. I wish my son didn't have a mum that went crazy and then ended up in a psych ward. But hey, oh well. The joys of single parenthood, hey. Hardest job in the world. I was actually talking to my son the other day after he said what he said. Later on in the day I was talking to him and I was saying things like, you realise how hard looking after you is? And that's not because it's you, that's not because you're a bad person, bad kid, you're being naughty, nothing like that. Just the complete stress of being a parent. And it's not like I've practiced. It's not like I've, had all this practice with 20 other different kids and I can see what works, what doesn't work and all that sort of stuff, so I learn for next time. You just don't, you get one shot, that's it. You got to hope that you do it right at the start. There's no practicing, there's no warming up for it or anything like that. You just got to, do it straight away. Hardest job in the world. He's never met him. He's never met his own dad. Wow. Yeah, well, I was with my son's mum until he was about 10 months old. Didn't even make it till his first birthday. And I put up with a lot of crap in them 10 months. A hell of a lot of crap. He tried to give you money. Oh yeah, money's a good role model for my son. Yeah, I'll just sit money on his desk and he can talk to money about his problems. He can give the money a hug when he wakes up in the morning. Yeah, that'll work. You got yours at 6 months? Yeah, mine was 10 months, about 10 months, something like that. It was a bit before his first birthday. Right at the time I got accused of breaking his collarbone because he fell out of bed when I wasn't even home. He fell out of bed because she wouldn't put him in bed properly, in a cot properly, in like nothing, just not once in his life when he lived with his mother did she put him to bed awake. Not once in his life was he told it's bedtime, time to go to sleep, put in bed and just let to go to sleep. No, he has to fall asleep in my arms. He has to fall asleep, sitting down with me. And then I'll put him to bed once he's asleep. I won full custody by doing urine tests 3 times a week in front of strange women. While his mum sat there doing nothing. She just made up so much stuff about me, and they just, we're not saying we believe her, but we have to make sure. We can't just give a little baby to someone who we believe may be doing this, may be doing that. Oh, come on. Does it look like I'm doing it? I don't even drink, for God's sake. I don't drink, I don't smoke, I don't drink coffee, but I'm taking all these hard drugs apparently. Yeah, okay. So I have to go and wee into a cup 3 times a week. And it had to be supervised. So some woman would take me into the toilet with a cup and stand there and watch me wee into the cup. Come, Cooper. Cooper, come. Yeah, well, I got told that if I want to stop my son's mum, like seeing him, if I want to stop the access happening, then I have to go to the family courts now, because there was a child protection thing on my son to make it so he was in my custody, and then that ran out. So technically there was no actual piece of paper saying she can't come see him, she can't have access to him. And if I didn't go get that paper, then she could just literally come and take her son away. Oh, wow. No, I never got to do anything like that. I did, like, because it was through child protection and everything, I did get my lawyer to question, like, if I actually needed to do so many urine tests, how long I needed to do them for, all this sort of stuff. Because what she was saying, like, even if she said, say 6 months ago, oh, he takes drugs, for, like, how long, 3 times a week, do you need to do urine tests for to prove that you don't take drugs? What, for the rest of your life? I can understand doing a few random ones here and there. Oh, but in the next couple of days, you need to go in and do one. Yep, okay. And then, like, a few weeks later, the same thing or something. But 3 times a week for months and months and months. And then finally in court, my lawyer said, yeah, this is ridiculous. Can we get the statement from the mother that makes it so this happens? Like, they wanted the mother to write an official statement, an affidavit sort of thing, like, yes, I swear this is true sort of thing. And she wouldn't do it, so I didn't have to do the urine test anymore. So, yeah, it was pretty bad. Never good at picking women. Hey, you can have my ex if you want to. The funny thing is, I predicted when my son was going to be born. No, not when he was going to be born, but when she was going to get pregnant. She's actually got another son. My son's mum has got another son from another father before I even met her, when she was only young, and yeah, she didn't quite know what she was doing sort of thing, so she ended up pregnant and had a baby and put it up for adoption and all this stuff. And yeah, just before she got pregnant, she went to see her son, and her son was with his dad at the time. And I was like, I even said to one of my mates, I bet she comes back and in 4 weeks' time she's 4 weeks pregnant. And that was exactly what happened. She got pregnant, according to the doctors, the very day she came back here from where she was. So technically, if she's like that way inclined, my son might not even be my son. Like, literally, I've thought about it a few times. 100% factually, I don't know if he's mine. She got pregnant, and the day she got pregnant, she was at her ex-boyfriend's house for half the day and at my house for half the day. Yeah, she gave her kid up for adoption, yep. She was only, 19 when she had a kid or something, 18. She was only young. And yeah, her parents kind of had a bit of a say in it too. It's just facts, pixels, I don't know. I'd never say it to him. I'd never say at all, like, he wouldn't have a clue. But it's kind of hard not to think about when your partner gets pregnant after coming back from a holiday, and the day she falls pregnant is the day she returned. She wasn't even home for the whole day. Oh, it's not like I could just go, he's not my son, oh well, bad luck or anything now. He's my son, of course he's my son. I just mean, you know, biologically and everything like that. Hey, I've seen one guy who had red hair and freckles, and his girlfriend had blonde hair. They both claimed, nah, I'm Aboriginal, and no one believed them until they had a kid together that was so dark skinned it wasn't funny. It had black curly afro hair. Oh my goodness. And you look at the parents and go, what? You two made that? No way. Not a chance. But they did. You have a lot of dormant genes. You were made to take a DNA test for Josh. What, for the father and for Josh? Be a bit weird if you were made to take a DNA test. He came out of you. Obviously, you're the mother. Not marrying my rich daughter. I'm not marrying anyone, mate. I tell you that. When it comes to marriage, I was never planning on getting married unless I was rich. Unless I had plenty of money sitting in the bank for whatever I wanted. I said, no way, not happening. How much does it cost? How much is a wedding these days? I don't think I want to pay for all these people that probably I don't even like to sit there and eat food and clap their hands when the priest says that we're married. No thanks. Geez, I've been going nearly an hour on this thing. Oh my goodness. See what you made me do, Claire? Yeah, that's what I mean. 10 grand is a nothing wedding. Yeah, exactly. Just a simple go to the church, say some vows, and then have a little bit of a get together afterwards. Yeah. They made you prove that you were his mum. What? for financial appointee. That shouldn't matter. It shouldn't matter if you're his mum or not. Because he's an adult, he should be able to choose. And you don't have to choose someone related to you. You don't have to choose your mother or father or brother or, you know, closest living relative or whatever. You can choose whoever you want. Over here it's like your next of kin. You can have anyone you want as your next of kin in Australia. I could say Pixels is my next of kin. That's like same sort of thing. He looks after my affairs if I die, you know. You can say anyone in Australia, and you don't have to prove you're related, you don't have to prove anything. That person just has to prove that they are that person when you die. Dotting the I's and crossing the T's. Well, like I said, as an adult, he should have the choice. Unless he's deemed as so disabled that he can't even choose who handles his affairs. In which case, in Australia, normally the government takes over until someone's appointed. You end up a ward of the state, a state trustee, all these sorts of things. So it's like the government is your caretaker. So you had to prove you were competent as well. Oh my goodness. Just by standing there talking to him proves you're competent. Like, oh my goodness. If you can even pick up the phone and ring them up to talk to them about it in a normal way, they should understand, yep, that's all good. It's all just red tape. They all need to have statistics. That's all it is. If they can't put your name on a database, then they will say, nope, sorry. You have to go on our database. And we have to have you as a statistic or you will not get what you want. Oh, yeah. Yeah, that's true. Pixels, I know someone like that myself. A guy that looks after his grandfather and just spends his money and thinks that the grandfather should be happy because he's got everything he needs. You know, like, you got a bed to sleep in, you got food in your stomach, you'll be right. Like, what about all this extra money of mine that you're spending? I could have a nice car, I could live in a better house, I could, you know. Nah, sorry, I'm spending your money instead. Yes, very crappy grandson. He's a, oh mate, not a good person at all. Yeah, that's it, eh? You got to look at the good side of it. At least they cared enough to do it. Frustrating at the time though. It'd be different if you knew they cared for the right reasons, you know, like if they were, oh no, we want your son to be safe and happy and all this. But like I said, they don't want that, they just want your name on a database. We need more statistics. There's only one reason I want money off my mum when she passes away, and that's because she stole mine when my dad passed away. She took a house off me, she took my roof over my head. She's a lying piece of crap who stole so much off me when my dad died, and I want it all back. I don't want her money. Anything she's earned over her life and everything like that, she can have. Go for it. Even what my dad left her, go for it, keep it. Whatever. Just give me what's mine. I want it. For the simple fact that my dad worked his ass off to look after his kids, just for his wife to take everything in that he had. My dad worked the same job for 24 years. He got a job when he first left school at 18. He passed away when he was 42. He had the same job the whole time. Company clerk at Mitre 10. He had the same job for his whole life. I couldn't imagine doing that, having one job for your whole life. Same routine every single day for nearly 25 years. Every day wake up and go to the exact same place. Every night, like, have to lock the exact same door at the end of the day to go home. Oh, geez, that's dedication. Every job you had was a lie. I keep getting crappy jobs so I can work straight away. That's what I've done my whole life. Need money, need to work. Right, find a job. Here's a job, right, give me work, okay. That's why I'm now a crappy 4 a.m. cleaner. Only working 3 hours a day. It's good that I get the time with my son, well, got the time with my son when he was younger. Now that he's at school and everything, it'd be nice to work and actually get a proper wage. Sick of being poor. Money goes to the cost of living these days. Morning. Don't you wish somehow you could just go back to living like you did 30 years ago, so it would be cheaper? But people don't allow you to. Right. Anytime you sign up to anything, you want to, you know, get any sort of services or anything done, you have to have an email address. Yeah, it was so much easier. People always talk about the cost of living, Oh, it's so expensive these days. Look at the standard of living. Let's go backwards in the standard of living. Maybe it'll go backwards in the cost too. Right. Yeah. Not have to pay an internet bill, a phone bill, you know. Carry around a phone, camera, everything, a multi-tool digital device in your pocket everywhere you go. Wow, over an hour. I think I'm going to jump off this stream. I'll be getting home soon. Yeah, see, you can do it if you try. The guy using the steps there to exercise. Do I go around in a big circle? I go around in 3 big circles. I do a big loop around where the football oval is and that. And then I do a loop around this real estate area, that's all this new estate and new houses and stuff. And then I do a loop around here that gets it back to my house. So, yeah. A big, which way is it? East, then north, then west. I don't go south. So, you wish Bo could walk that far? No, you don't, Claire. No, you don't want your dog to walk this far. What are you talking about? This isn't fun. I've been walking for an hour and 10 minutes, more than that, because I didn't start streaming as soon as I walked out the front door. So, like, I've been walking for an hour and 15 minutes now. And I'll still take him to the park later for, like, he'll get to play for at least an hour. In 6 months, Cooper would be famous. Don't think so. He's tired. You can tell by his how he's walking, head down, slow steps. He's a tired boy. Yeah, I'm going to end this stream, guys. I'm tired. Go home and have a nap for a while, I think. Well, the houses look like Australia. Looks, well, that's a school. A playground. The houses where I was walking just before, I should have showed you the house that I always spin out at. There's a house right on the corner. And right on the corner of the building, like the house, is the bathroom. And there's these two massive windows looking straight into the bathroom. One on one wall, one on the other wall, because it's right on the corner. And you could see someone taking a shower from a mile away. It's crazy. But it's a brand new house. No one's moved in yet. So I don't know if they're going to change the way the bathroom is, the curtain, windows, what they're going to do. Alright, anyway, I'm jumping off now, guys. Thanks for hanging out for a while. I don't know if I'll stream while I'm at the park, but I'll be on my other channel later playing. I'll probably catch you sometime in your channel, Pixels, if you jump on. So, have a good day. It dwarfs the rich house. Yeah, it does. It does indeed. These houses are just standard 3-bedroom, 1-bathroom as far as I know. Alright. Have a good day, guys. I'll talk to you again soon. Until next time, stay safe and bye for now. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, there's house. I could show you a few houses around here, Pixels. There's a house that's like a manor. It's got a name to it. I don't even know what it's called, but it's an actual named house. It's massive. Absolutely massive. Type of thing that's got a guest wing, not a guest room. Anyway, I'm out now. Thanks, guys. See you later.